England, winter, 1420. Dawn doesn't arrive. It seeps in, cold and colourless. Frost clings to timber beams like a warning. Today, warmth will be earned. In a small cottage, Alice wakes before the rest, because if the fire dies, the day becomes a problem. Outside, the village is silent, not peaceful, careful, like it's listening for the weather to decide its mood. You can't turn on heat here. In 1420, fire is not comfort, it's survival. Alice kneels by the hearth, fingertips hovering over ash, searching for the one thing that matters most, a living coal. She finds a faint ember, barely breathing, then shields it like a secret. A child rubs stiff hands together. Ice has crept along the inside edge of the window slit. Somewhere nearby, a cough cuts through the stillness, short, controlled, like someone trying not to waste strength. Outside, boots press into frozen straw. Each step is measured. Falling isn't just pain, it's lost time. Wool and linen wrap around bodies in layers. They smell of smoke, damp earth, and yesterday's work. These walls don't hold warmth. Cold moves through them like water through reeds, quiet, unstoppable. Families sit close to the hearth, not for comfort, for strategy. Warmth is shared because it must be. Someone mends a glove by firelight. Someone else thins broth with water, stretching what little remains. Alice looks at the woodpile. Reed mats cover it, but the truth is simple. It won't last forever. In the market square, trade is smaller now. Salted fish, hard bread, dried peas. Winter shrinks choices, not conversations. A trader speaks softly. Hang cloth over doorways, stop the draft. Small tricks, big difference. Eyes keep lifting to the hills. Clouds are low, too low, the kind that brings snow without asking. Most people can't read, but knowledge still travels through whispers, gestures, routines. Smoke settles near the ground like a blanket the village can't afford, but accepts anyway. Midday arrives with light, not warmth. The sun shows itself like it's guilty. Doors close again. Energy is rationed the way food is, carefully, quietly. Inside, thread spins between patient fingers. Work continues because stopping invites worry. Tools are checked by the hearth. Metal goes dead cold fast, and repairs in winter cost more. Rafters hold drying herbs, not luxury, preparation. Remedies for coughs, aches, and weak mornings. Children watch everything. Where to place stools, how not to choke the fire's airflow. Skills taught without speeches. Beyond the cottages, fields are frozen and silent. Harvest decisions made months ago now become tonight's reality. In cramped shelters, animals shift and breathe. Even their warmth is part of the plan. Voices stay low, as if loudness might waste heat. And one question hangs unspoken in every home. What if the ember dies? A roof has loosened in the wind. By afternoon, a small group gathers. No hero, just neighbours. Straw bundles are tied tight. Rope pulls hard against numb hands. Precision matters when supplies don't grow back. One person watches the sky while the others work, because weather is both teacher and threat. Snow begins to fall, light at first, almost gentle. The village grows quieter beneath it. Inside another home, an elder speaks of winters long past. Memory becomes a map. He names herbs for coughs and chest tightness. Younger faces lean closer, less out of curiosity, more out of need. He talks about heated stones wrapped in cloth, placed near feet at night, simple science learned through hardship. Afternoon fades early. Shadows stretch long across narrow lanes like they own the place. Livestock are led closer to living spaces. Their warmth becomes part of the household's defense. Doors close firmly as wind rises again, stronger now, impatient. Shutters are fastened. Cloth is pressed into cracks where daylight used to slip through. The crackle of fire replaces the sounds of work. Homes feel smaller as darkness settles. Stew simmers, barley thickens it, turning a little into enough, at least for tonight. Plans are spoken quietly. Who checks animals? Who fetches water before it freezes? Who watches the ember? Alice stares at the hearth again. Her day began here, and it will end here too. Outside, timber walls answer the cold with faint groans, like the village itself is tired. Children drift towards sleep near the fire. Adults stay half awake because winter punishes carelessness. Modern warmth is a distant idea here. Comfort is measured in small degrees and smaller victories. A curtain is adjusted. A draught disappears. Relief doesn't arrive loudly, it arrives quietly. Night deepens. Smoke climbs into a sky where stars look cold and far away. Someone wakes to stir the embers. Vigilance never fully ends in winter. Wind moves through alleyways. Snow gathers against doors like it's trying to get in. Blankets form pockets of fragile warmth. Bodies position themselves like pieces on a board, close, careful. Prayers are whispered. Not dramatic, practical. Faith becomes shelter when wood cannot. The village sleeps, but never completely. Even rest must stay alert. Hours pass slowly. Frost thickens on exposed beams. Before dawn, the sky lightens again. No promise, just repetition. A rooster calls. Movement begins. The day starts the same way, by checking what survived the night. Embers glow faintly beneath ash. Alice shields them, feeding the smallest flame back into life. Boots step out into frozen paths. The cycle continues, quiet, determined. Across the village, smoke rises from many small chimneys. Each thin line says the same thing. We made it through. Neighbors trade nods, not long greetings. Energy is saved for tasks that matter. Damp clothing hangs near the fire. Moisture is dangerous, cold's silent partner. Animal pens are adjusted to block wind. Decisions are small, but they decide outcomes. Children pack straw into gaps near doorways. Even the youngest learn. Survival is shared work. The village reveals its hidden structure. Cooperation. Not charity, not romance, a system. No grand hero stands above the rest. Resilience is built from ordinary hands doing ordinary things again and again. The cold remains constant. So does the will to endure it, quietly, stubbornly. From above, the settlement looks small against frozen countryside. Yet smoke and movement prove life persists inside fragile walls. So the winter of 1420 becomes a story not of defeat, but of adaptation, patience, shared knowledge, and the simple act of keeping a small fire alive through the longest nights.